listening to all those LP records and looking at the pictures on the back of them and seeing Zildjian. It just was a thick sound for me, and that's how it started. And what was actually healthy for me to try some of the cymbals, weaving them into the kit. You know, when you're growing up, I always can't afford to buy everything you want. So I would try some of the cymbals when there was a sale here or there, but the Zildjian just gave me the thickest sound, and that's what I'm used to.
Yeah. And what about you, Gavin? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, same thing. I heard so many drummers play with Zildjian cymbals, and my heroes played Zildjian cymbals, so I really aspired to it. I can remember buying a 17-inch flat ride and a 17-inch crash. That was like the two really good parts of my drum set at that time. This would be about 1979. And yeah, it's just a sound you have in your head. It never goes away. That's the sound of the cymbal.
And
Yes, I remember seeing a Zildjian Day at the Channel in Boston. It must have been 87 or something like that. And just being in the crowd, looking at everybody, Bissonette and Anton Fig, everybody just, wow, this is the greatest thing ever. That's my best memory, because I was there.
Yeah, I remember the first one, I think was 83 or 84, and Zildjian very kindly invited a lot of music shops to bring some of their customers to the American Embassy in London, because they were sending over the tapes, and they would have been NTSC. So no one could have watched them. There's no NTSC players in 1984 in England. So we went to the American Embassy, just walked in, there was a Zildjian event, and we sat down, I don't know, there was 300-400 drummers, and we watched the whole thing on the screen. So yeah, it was fantastic.
The meaning is huge. It's just nice to be included in a group. That's what you want. And little kid kicking the red ball, you just want to be in the group. That's all. And it feels nice. Really, I'm grateful.
And you, Gavin?
Yeah, it's you know, a legendary day. You know what I mean? It's an institution. I've done a few things where I thought, wow, I'm really lucky to be included, and this is one of them. Well, I hope they get some inspiration and some ideas. When I go and see drummers, I'm always looking for things I can steal, you know, little ideas or little things or they do. You know, I want to go home, you know, when I see a drum clinic, I want to go home and feel inspired that I want to practice something. It's not just a show, there's some, you know, educational value to it as well.
Yeah. And you, Mike?
I like for people to feel that they can save time and understand how to get themselves from one point to another more easily and more confidently, and also how to put themselves in a position to be able to use what they work on in the basement. You know, to go back and forth. I hope that's what they're given when they ask us those types of questions, or when we provide that information. I'm going to give something like that.
Do you have?
For years I've loved the K Dark Crash, 18-inch K Dark Crash. I think it's custom. It's just the perfect sound. I always have it over here on the right, and I just know what it's going to sound like. Even though I've played probably hundreds of them, you know, in different situations and clinics, and had a lot of different models of that same cymbal. But there is enough consistency in the range that I just know what I'm going to get when I hit that crash. I love it.
Okay. And you, Mike?
For me, it's the Trash Former, and it's not just my personal relationship with it. It's because before I heard cymbal stacking, I was into the white noise sound of electronics, and I could never, you know, find that perfect combination. And I was drilling a crack and trying different configurations, and once in a while I'd get two to work together that would make that perfect sound, but then until, you know, for a certain amount of time. So the Trash Former helps me transform the sound of different cymbals into different white noise levels, and I was always interested with that. I don't know how this is going to come across, but look, I have I've written full songs. I've got some cassette tapes full and digital drives and all that stuff. And I have a million ideas, and I really want to put what I don't use with Dream Theater together. But this might go somewhere. I don't know. I'm heartbroken by a comment that I think we're both aware of. It's somebody makes your stuff valueless by giving it away. I don't want to just do it. I don't want to feel that. It feels awful to have it stolen. You know, but anyway, I don't know if it's going to really prevent me from doing it, but I'm just telling the truth. You asked. Okay. So it's there, and I just have to be motivated to do something with it. I should do it anyway, I know that, but just thought I'd throw that out there.
Thank you, Mike. And you, Gavin?
Well, I have a new record coming out soon, hopefully next February 2015.
I'm going to buy it.
Mike's going to buy the first one.
Me too.
And then you're going to put it on the internet.
It's going to be me. I'll have like some thing embedded in it. Mangini.
Yeah, I gave Mike the first copy. Why is it on the internet? And it's basically modern, contemporary brass arrangements, kind of big band style, of Porcupine Tree songs.
Yeah. And
I've worked on it for 5 years. I'm really happy with it. So hopefully you'll hear it soon.
Okay.